Mataji. Thank you, Pranam.
Hare Krishna. 1 minute, Mataji. I was just in the process of going live. Thank you so much, Mataji. 1 second. Yeah. Rajalakshmi Mataji and Pooja
Hare Krishna,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Mataji.
One. Hare Krishna. Is everything fine?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Thank you. And who was supposed to recite Mataji for recitation?
I think Kalpana Mataji.
Oh, she is not joined. Okay. You both sisters are always, ready to chant. Thank you so much. Krishna bless
Thank you,
both of
Mataji,
you.
for
Hare
giving,
Krishna.
for giving me the chance.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnana Janashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Tadatmi Sapadantikam Vandegam Shri Gurum Shri Yutapatakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sagagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vidam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanjana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swaminiti Namine Namagacharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaurakata Damadaya Nagara Gramatarine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Welcome all devotees. I think many have not joined, but still, I welcome all of you on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru, Kulai Temple, and Naminishta Prabhu. So let us all pay our obeisances under the lotus feet of our Guru and Shri Radha Govinda to, enable us to continue this journey. Okay. Hare Krishna. I think 10 minutes before we have joined, 8 minutes are over. That's why nobody is there. But anyway, what we will do is, we will revise from chapter 6. Hare Krishna. See, the more we hear about, today's chapter, the second verse is Tachrunu. The more we hear about Krishna, will purify our heart. So, we will now once again hear about chapter 6, which was the turning point, which was the important question. What Arjuna asked him, what happened? Sharing has gone. Stop sharing. One more. Yeah. Okay. So Arjuna asked this very important question. If you remember, what will happen to the yogis who are not successful? So this is the question Arjuna asked. Arjuna said, "Oh Krishna," you are able to see? That is verse number 37. Arjuna said, "O Krishna, what is the destination of the unsuccessful transcendentalist? Because yam niyam asan, pranayam pratyahara, dharana dhyan samadhi, ashtanga yoga. After coming to this ashtanga, like yesterday we saw Shaubari Muni's example. So after after doing tapasya under the water, on the waterbed for thousands of years, he fell down. Just a fraction of a second, he saw what he was not supposed to see and he fell down. So similarly, Vishwamitra, so many, even Vashishta, for that matter, because both of them fought. So all the Tapobala went, right? So what will happen if they are not successful in attaining Lord's abode, or if they fall down? So if they fall down, what does Krishna say? That is a different verse in the 9th chapter. Apichetsu duracharo bhajate mam ananyabhat sadureva samantavya samyak vyavastito hi saha. What did he say? Even if they fall down, we should not think that they have fallen down. I know them, they are great devotees. I will fix them back in their original position. That is why I said, oh, Shaubari Muni did like this. Narada Muni fell down. Like that, we should not even think, because they are the so much elevated souls, transcendentalists they are. So Krishna is there to take care of them. Okay? So what is the answer? The answer comes here in the 40th verse, I think. Yeah, 40th verse. Now, the Supreme Personality said, O son of Partha, a transcendentalist engaged in auspicious activity does not mean destruction. Whatever he has done, it will not diminish. Always he will be, there is upward lift only. They will not fall down. In the sense, if they fall down, I will put them. Samyak vyavastito hi saha. 9th chapter. Okay? So one who does good, my friend, is never overcome by evil. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, even once, by mistake also somebody says Krishna. That Chandkasi. Chandkasi, you know, when Sangeeta, that Nagar Sangeetan used to go on there. He's all those people, Yemen people, they used to tease the devotees. Whenever they say, they keep saying, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Chandkasi also used to, he broke the mridanga. I remember all the time you say Hari Bol and you do this Sangeetan, he broke. So the more he used to say Hari Bol, our devotees used to please very happy. Because Mahaprabhu will shower his mercy on them. So once also, if they take Lord's name, Sri Krishna, once with that focus. We are taking so many times, Mataji, why we are not reforming? Because that hankering is not there. See, Draupadi called. When she was in so much distress, Dwarakavasi, Krishna, she called, and Krishna was there immediately. We ourselves can understand, is the difference between her calling and we calling? Obviously. So much of, difference between the sky and the earth. So like that, with full focus and Shraddha, she knew these people who are in front of me are unable to help me. But she did not lament. That is another beauty. She did not curse them. Why they are not able to? She understands their position. And now, when she called Krishna with that much faith, next moment Krishna was there. What next moment? She asked, oh Krishna, why you took such a long time? What he said? Do you know what did he say? He said, I was just standing out. I was waiting. You had so much faith in your Bhishma Pidama, Duryodhan, Gandhari. She went to everybody, no? Save me, save me. So you went to your husband first. When they could not do, then you remembered me and called me. That's okay, but I was waiting for your call. That's why we should keep on calling Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. The difference he understands, that Baba, with how much faith we call him. Okay? Yeah. So the unsuccessful yogis, what will happen to them? They will take birth in aristocratic family or righteous people. Okay? And there are two different of yogi. One, immediately after some, practice, he has reached Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi, but he has not become very expert in Samadhi. For them, he will take birth in the aristocratic family or righteous people. Okay, those people, unsuccessful yogi, who are not too elevated, they will be born. But those who are real transcendentalists, after a long practice, if they fall down, it's very important. What will happen? They will take birth in a family of transcendentalists. They will take birth in great devotees' house. Now, everywhere that video is going on, Mahabhagavata. Say, he knows so many verses. How? He might have been unsuccessful, yogi, after a long practice. So obviously he knows everything. Negavikrama Nashosti, nothing will vanish, nothing will go waste. Swalpam Apyasa Dharmasya, even if you have done little bit, we will take on from there, right? So these are the two verses, very, 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 very important. And what is the time? 2 more minutes are there. So we will see those verses also. One more doubt Arjuna asked. 30, see, this also Arjuna asked. O Madhusudana, what you have told, this Ashtanga Yoga is not practical for me. Why? As Chanchalam hi Manaha Krishna, 6.34. Chanchalam hi Manaha Krishna. This mind is so restless. This mind is so double. Tasyagam nigraham manya vayuriva dushkaram. It is more difficult than controlling the vayu, wind. So what did Krishna say? Asamshayam mahabhago. I am not saying there is no doubt at all. Arjuna, absolutely no doubt. What you are saying is correct. Very difficult to curb the restless mind. But don't say it is impossible. It is always possible. How? With the practice and detachment. So these two important questions by Arjuna. That is why we should approach a master, spiritual master, and ask him very politely questions. Okay? One question was, if the yogi falls down after severe austerity, what will happen to them? 6.40, and here 6.33. 33 and 34, both are questions. Okay? So he is saying how to control the mind. Question 2, question asked by Arjuna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, we have not seen this. No, give me half a second. This last verse is extremely important. So, what is the last verse? Yoginamapi sarvesham madhyatenandara atmana shraddhavan bhajate yuman tame yukta tamo mataha. What is it? Shraddhavan. This is extremely important. What is Shraddha? Great faith. So one who abides in Lord with great faith. So Draupadi called him with great faith. Gajendra, after fighting for thousands of years, he had faith and he remembered, because in the previous birth he was a, who is that? Raja, king, great sage. For some reason or the other, he was in meditation, like Shringi's father. Who is that? Shringi, and whose neck Parikshit Maharaj put the dead snake, right? So what happened there? He knows he was in transcendence because of Kali's effect. Okay? So what happened? He put the snake. Means for fraction of a second, he could not think over that. Same way, so many examples. Can anyone tell me? Yesterday we discussed, right in the chat. In fraction of a second, somebody falls down. Just now we discussed. Hare Krishna, no answer. Nobody is willing to write. Okay. Narada Muni, Shringi, Vashisha Muni, Valmiki, everybody. Okay. Okay. So one who abides in me with great faith, who always abides in me, thinks of me within himself, and renders transcendental loving service to me. He is the most intimately united with me in yoga, and he is the highest of all. So 3 yogas we saw yesterday. That is, first Karma Yoga, then comes Jnana Yoga, then comes Ashtanga Yoga. But all these 3 yoga will culminate in Bhakti Yoga. So Prabhupada says, why not Bhakti Yoga directly? Why, if there's a shortcut which is very safe and 100% guaranteed, who would like to go a long way? If there's a fear, if there's any doubt, then we can understand. Krishna himself tells, you come to me, Naitima Mesi Sojuna. You remember me, Janma Karma Chame Divyam. My pastime, my activities, my name, everything is transcendental. That's all you have to believe. That's the faith you need to have without any doubt. So today's chapter will deal about why, without having faith in Krishna, people approach different demigods. So in order to see, if you want to develop faith in a person, you need to know in and out about the person. Without knowing that, see, the other day what I said, doctor, we strongly believe if the doctor is new or even slightest iota of doubt we have, we will not surrender to the Lord. Then, even if you have to undergo any operation, how many doctors we show our report, take their opinion, is this doctor good for operation? After inquiring about everything, we develop a faith in the doctor. So after knowing about them, that is why Jnana Yoga is important. So that is the reason Krishna has given in the 6th chapter and the 5th chapter also. 4th, Jnana. 5th, transcendental knowledge. 4th, simply Jnana. Then the realized knowledge. Knowledge in Krishna consciousness. Then we came to this Dhyana Yoga. That is the 6th chapter. That's also known as Atma Samyama Yoga. Okay, so Krishna gradually develops. To understand the Lord, we need the knowledge about him. To have faith in him, we need to know more about him. So we will know more about what Krishna has said from 13th chapter. That is Jnana. Full 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Everything, all 6 chapters is Jnana. First 6 chapter is almost all about karma. Karma Mishrit Jnana, that is. But the middle 7 to 12 chapters are pure bhakti. Okay? One more very beautiful thing, like here you see, Krishna is talking now. When did he start? He started answering to Arjuna. You remember in this verse, 40th, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said. After that, Krishna is speaking. Understand very carefully. I'm going to ask a question. Here, he is continuing. 7th chapter, 1st verse. Supreme Personality of Godhead said. But most of the chapters we have seen, Arjuna is asking question. Why Krishna is continuing here? Can anyone answer? You can write in the chat or you can even unmute yourself and tell. Most of the chapters, see in the previous, before that and all, Arjuna is asking, which is better? Sannyasa Yoga or Nishkama Karma Yoga? He asks, isn't it? Even before that, oh Krishna, I'm not able to understand. First you told, renounce everything. Then you told me, get up and fight. Which one I should follow? Should I renounce and go? Or should I now fight? So everywhere Arjuna is asking doubt. But here Krishna is continuing that to such important thing, bhakti. Without asking question, why is he saying? Hare Krishna, one answer is there. Yeah. Oh, that is not the answer. Okay, thank you, Shweta Mataji. Mataji has shared the attendance. I thought somebody had written. Okay, that's okay. No problem. See, Krishna does not want to wait because Arjuna has already surrendered to him. Arjuna told Shishestegam Shadi Mamtvam Prapannam. But still, Tad Vidhi Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevyam. He surrendered in 2.7. Is it not? But still, once we get our spiritual master, politely we need to ask question. But between 6th chapter and 7th chapter, in the 6th chapter, last one, he said, out of all yogis, I love that yogi who has great faith in me. Then immediately what he is starting, oh Arjuna, I simply told you, you have to have faith in me. To have faith, you need to know about me, right? So I'm continuing. So he himself is continuing without giving an opportunity to once again ask Arjuna, you tell me about yourself, then I will believe you. We say no. If somebody tells her, I'm the great person, what all you have done great, you tell me, then I will decide whether you are a great person or not. Okay, and two things I wanted to tell, very important thing over here. Then we will go to the PPT, advanced view. Advanced view. Okay. Purpose is also there. Hare Krishna. The first verse is Maya Asakta. So what is Asakti? Shraddha, Nishtha, Asakti, Bhakti process. It starts from Shraddha. First is the faith. Before faith also 2 steps are there. Right now I am not telling that. But the well-known Bhakti process is Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivarti. Okay, Anartha Nivarti is that important stage. Till here it is very difficult. Because our heart is full of kalmasha. Kama, Krodha, Moha, Lobha, Mada, Matsarya. How many births we have taken. All those desires, that sins, all these things are there in us. So we have to first cleanse our heart. That is Anartha Nivati. Kama, Krodha, Moha, Lobha, Mada, Matsarya. We have to clean. When we can clean, we keep hearing about the Lord. 3 formula. 3 yes. What is that? Shraddha, Sadhu, and scripture. Faith, Sadhu, we have to approach a spiritual master or the Vaishnavas. Then scriptures. These 3 yes will help us to develop that faith, what we need. Shraddha will come with this. Or we can say spiritual master, sadhus, and scriptures will help us to develop the Shraddha. So Shraddha, okay, Anartha Nivarti. Then Nishtha. Nishtha is the same faith with more determination. Then comes Ruchi. When the firm determination comes, if a girl has got firm faith in the boy, oh, he's such a wonderful boy, then she starts developing love towards him. So that is Asakti. So Shraddha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivarti. Sorry. Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivarti. Nishtha, Ruchi, okay, that the affection, then comes Asakti. So that means we develop Asakti. After that, Bhava and Prema. That is different. Navavida Bhakti process. So here, Asakti. To get that Asakti, we have to go through the previous 6 stages. Okay. And one more very important word here, you see. Tachrunu. Again, this is Navavida Bhakti. What are these 2 differences? Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha is a process. Step by step, we have to go. Navamida Bhakti is 9 angas. Like yesterday we saw Ashta Anga, Ashtanga Yoga. It's not necessary that you have to go through the process. You may learn pranayam, you may come back to asana also. But learning asana and go to pranayam, once the body is controlled, mind can be controlled. So 8 angas are there. Any anga we can catch and we can go up to Lord Sabbath. Go back to Godhead. Any anga. It starts but from first thing. This Shravanam, Kirtanam, they are there. Shravanam and Kirtanam are there in the other 7 processes, 7 angas also. What are they? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Atmanivedanam, wait, one go. Well, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. Okay? 9 angas. These 9 angas start. First one is Tachrunu. So what is the meaning? Try to hear. Like any teacher tells, no? Now also I tell many times. Listen to me carefully. Right? So because hearing is very, very important. So Krishna is telling Arjuna, oh Arjuna, I am going to give such kind of knowledge, hearing which, knowing which, there will be nothing left to be known. So listen to me very carefully, without any doubt. Okay, so this is a very important word. Tachrunu. Shravanam is extremely important. Why? You know, people who do not hear, they have that ego. I know everything. What I will hear from others? That is why many people don't come. We think, no, many people don't come. It is not only because they don't have the Sukriti. They have high ego. They think I know everything. Why should I listen from others? I can read Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita on my own. Why should I listen from Bhagavatas? Why should I listen from great Jnanis? I am a Jnana. Okay, in this chapter only Krishna is going to tell about those Jnanis. We will see. Okay, here, see the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, now here, O Partha, by practicing yoga in full consciousness of me, with the mind attached to me, you can know me in full. In this purport, you see, from Bhagavatam, 6, I think 5 verses are given about Shravanam. We will finish. 7th chapter is very small. We will finish very easily. Don't worry. But the Shravanam, why is it important? We need to know. Shrinvatam Swakatam Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanaga Hridayam Tashekha Abhadrani Vidunoti Sugarsatam Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Tadarajastamo Bhava Kamalo Badashye Cheta Yetair Anavidim Stitim Satve Prasidati. We see, if we keep hearing, we will go to Sattva Guna. From Tamo, we will transcend to Rajo. From Rajo, we will go to Sattva Guna. Stitam Sattve Prasidati. 100%. Tata Rajas Tamo Bhavaka. Kama, Lobha, Adi will go from us. The more we hear, because Kama, Lobha are because of Rajo and Tamo Guna. So the more we hear, we will transcend from Rajo and Tamoguna, means all the Kama, Lobha, everything will leave us and go. And where will be established? We will be established in Sattva Guna. Stitam Sattve Prasidati. Okay. Evam Prasanna Manaso Bhagavad Bhakti Yogataka Bhagavad Tattva Vijnanam Mukta Sangasya Jayate Bhidyate Hridaya Granthi Bhidyate Hridaya Granthi. You see, I will say there's one more verse I will tell that is not given. Bhidyate Hridaya Granthi. This Krishna Nama, Krishna Katha will pierce our heart. Bhidyate. It will pierce our heart and it will establish in our heart. The Lord will be established in our heart. When He is there, there is no question of any. That is why there should not be any kalmasha. There should not be any mala. Mala, yena. We studied in that Gita Mahatmyam. You remember? The 3rd or 4th verse. Daily we have bath to remove the dirt of our body. Similarly, if you take once also bath in the Ganges of Bhagavad Gita, our mind will be cleansed. Our heart will be cleansed. Is it not? Why? Because the Lord only is piercing our heart, going into our heart, and He cleanses. What is that? Another verse, you know? Wait. Pravishta Karna Randrena. Pravishta means all of us know to enter. Karna Randrena, there's a hole in our heart. So Pravishta Karna Randrena, Swanam Sarorugam, Dunauti Shamalam Krishna. What does Krishna do? He goes into our heart through our ear hole. In the heart, Dunauti. Dunauti means He washes. Like a surf excel, brush, everything we put and wash, no? Like that, Krishna sits in our heart and He washes. Dunauti Shamalam Krishna. Shalilasya Yata Sharat. Sharad Ritu is there. No, what happens in the spring, before spring? All the old leaves, old flowers, everything falls down. The tree looks naked. And so beautiful new leaves, petals. I mean, within a very short time, we see the trees full of leaves and flowers. Sharad Ritu. So that in our heart will blossom like Sharad Ritu, with full new thoughts about Krishna, because Krishna has cleansed it. That's also in Bhagavatam, I think in the same chapter. In the second chapter only. These all are in second chapter of first canto. So in the same, that is Pravisha Karna Randrena. That's why Srila Prabhupada says, this Karna Randra is there, no? Hole. One who does not listen to Krishna Katha, for them, this hole is simply a snake's hole. Snake, snake goes inside and lies down in our heart. That's why we are not able to understand. How much important it is. See, the second, first verse, I think I told, read very fast. Who wants to read this? Bhagavatam. Don't miss the opportunity. Who wants to read Bhagavatam? Hare Krishna. Quickly, fast. This is bonus. Once you read Bhagavatam, Krishna will take care of you. No one wants.
Hare Krishna
Haribo.
Mataji.
What
To hear
happened?
about
Yes,
hear about
Mataji,
Krishna
please
from
read.
Vedic. Yes, to hear about Krishna from Vedic literatures or to hear from him directly through the Bhagavad Gita is itself righteous activity. And for one who hears about Krishna, Lord Krishna, who is dwelling in everyone's heart, act as a best wishing friend and purifies devotee who constantly engages in hearing of him. In this way, a devotee naturally develops his dormant transcendental knowledge as he hears more about Krishna from the Bhagavatam and from the devotees. He becomes fixed in the devotional service of the Lord. By development of devotional service, one becomes freed from the modes of passion and ignorance, and thus material lust and averse are diminished. When these impurities are wiped away, the candidate remains steady in his position of pure goodness, becomes enlivened by devotional service, and understand the signs of God perfectly. Thus, Bhakti Yoga serves the hard knot of material affection and enables one to come at once to the stage of Asyamasya Samagram, understanding the supreme absolute truth, personality of Godhead. Bhagavatam 1.2, 17:21. Therefore, only by hearing from Krishna or from his devotee in Krishna consciousness can one understand the signs of Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. See this asamshayam. Samshayam means doubt. Asamshayam also comes in many verses in Bhagavad Gita. Without any doubt. Today's verse, that is, right? Second verse. Asamshayam samagrama. See this. Second line. Asamshayam samagrama yata jnasisi tachrunu. Asamshayam without doubt. Samagram completely. Tachrunu, try to hear carefully. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we are going to Bhakti Yoga. 7th chapter to 12th chapter is Bhakti Yoga. Why Bhakti Yoga is in between? Because see, in the shell, the pearl is there inside, and both the side we have the hard covering in order to protect. So similarly, here 6th chapter, 13 to 18 Jnana Yoga, 1 to 6 Karma Yoga, 7 to 12 is Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti is protected. One argument. And because our acharyas have given page, one full book, they have given explanation for this, why Bhakti Yoga is in the middle. So one more thing, what they, very prominently everybody says is, see, Karma Yoga also culminates in Bhakti. Jnana Yoga also culminates in Bhakti. So if Bhakti is kept after Jnana Yoga, it will seem to be Karma Yoga does not culminate in Bhakti. Now you see, Karma Yoga culminates in Bhakti and Jnana Yoga starts from Bhakti. Maybe once we start developing this faith in the Lord, Shraddha, right? Once we develop this faith, then only we will Try to know about him. So that is the knowledge we try to know. Okay? Yeah. So we are starting with the revision is Samabuddhir Vishishyate. This was very important, right? What is Samabuddhir Vishishyate? Person has to advance in Ashtanga Yoga. They should not stop themselves with Yam or Niyam. They should come up to the Samadhi level. Yam, Niyam, Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. So again, see, Rahasistitaha. The whole Ashtanga Yoga practice is situated in Krama. Rahasistitaha. You remember that 6.31 and 32, 34? Arjuna asked the question and Krishna answered. Yeah, you will attain it. How? By practice and Abhyasa Yoga Yuktena Vairagyena Chagrahyate. Vairagya, detachment. So Abhyasa and Vairagya, extremely important. What happened? So successful yogis, we revise. All these things I showed you and just now we revise, right? So with the permission, I'll go to the next one. See here, see the Lord is absolute truth. There is no truth beyond him. See here, he is Karano Dakshaya Vishnu. Karano Dakshaya Vishnu is lying down in the Karana ocean, causal ocean. Whenever he wants to create the universes, simply he will breathe out. That's all. When he breathes from every breath, so many, that's also he doesn't have to breathe like that. He will take a long breath. With his breath, all the universes are created. After that, you are seeing a small Vishnu here. You see, Lakshmi is sitting near that. And below, you see one more. Are you able to see another one? Below the bottommost one, Vishnu, from his navel, Brahma is coming. He is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. So once this Karnodakshaya Vishnu creates the universe, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu will enter into every universe. Why? Because he has to create. Primary creation has been done by the Lord. Universes have been created. Into every universe, the Lord appointed Brahma to create the living entities. So first the Lord has to create Brahma, no? Only then he gives the knowledge. That is Sarga and Visarga. Sarga is primary creation. Visarga is secondary creation. So the Lord first creates. The Lord gives birth, not like Manasa. It is like all one thought only. Brahma is coming out of his navel, the Lord's navel. So he is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. And there is Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, who enters into, his again expansion of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. He enters into everybody's heart in the form of Paramatma. So it is all Vishnu. Now Krishna has expanded first into Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu further expanded into 3 Purusha avatar. Who are those 3 Purushas? Karnodakshaya Vishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, and Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. Okay, so they are the 3 Purusha avatars. Only 3 Purusha avatars. Lord has taken many avatars, but they all are broadly divided into 6. Purusha avatar, Manvantra avatar, Yuga avatar, Guna avatar, Satyavesha avatar, Leela avatar, like that, many. So broadly it is 6. And in every avatar, maybe Purusha avatar, there are 3, Yuga avatar, there are 4, Guna avatar, there are 3. We know Guna avatar, Sattva, Raja, Tamo. So similarly, Yuga, Satya, Treta, Dwapara, Kali. So like that he keeps coming. Okay. So first we need to understand is Karnodakshaya Vishnu is the cause of all causes. There's no cause beyond him. Because he is the one who created that. He keeps creating. When he wants to annihilate, he will annihilate. Again, if he wants to create, he will create. Okay. And this chapter is extremely important because Krishna, without Arjuna asking question, he is telling Arjuna means how important it should be, we can understand. Bhagavan only starts. I told Asakti, when did it come? After Anantarivirti, Ruchi, Asakti. So how much faith we would have developed previous 6 steps in the Navavidha Bhakti, isn't it? Mayasakta Manapata, Yogam. Yogam is meditation, concentration. Yogam Mad Ashraya. Mad means I. My network. Why is it showing like that? If you are not able to hear or see, just anyone please unmute and tell. Okay. Mad Ashraya. Please surrender unto me. Ashraya. One who takes Ashraya in me. Only that means one who is attached to me. Asamshayam, there is no doubt in it. What is no doubt? They'll be free from any doubt. If they attach their mind to me, that means if they have an asakti in me, they will not have any doubt about me. Whatever I say, they will strongly believe. Okay? Now, second one. I shall now declare to you in full knowledge, both phenomenal and nominal, by knowing which there shall remain nothing furthermore to be known. We saw this verse also just now, right? In the Veda, this one. So please listen carefully. Why? What I'm going to tell is ultimate. There's nothing will be left beyond that to be known. Now, it's a very important verse. Manushyanam sahasresh kashchit yatati siddhye yatataamapi siddhanam kashchin mam veti tatvartakha. Why is it not going back? Manushyanam sahasreshu. How many people come for, in US, this is there. They will run marathon. Lakhs of people will participate. Few may, like come up to the 90%. Out of that, few may come to 100%. Everybody cannot win in any race, right? So, out of many thousands among men, here men means only that men we should not take. Men is, there is only one Purusha. Only the Lord is Purusha. We all, me and my husband, both are Sri. In Shastras, one Purusha, we should know that. The Purusha has taken that body in which the difference between the men and women is visible. That's all. Otherwise, everybody is three. Okay. So out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection. And out of those who tries for perfection, 1 in 1,000 may hardly know about the Lord. Out of those 1,000, one who knows about the God, 1 out of 1,000 may strongly believe the Lord. So because that is why, yesterday or day before Mataji asked, why Mataji, I keep trying them, they are not listening. This is the reason. Manushyanam sahasreshu kashchit yatati siddhye. If everybody comes to Krishna consciousness, then there will be, one to come be, there may be no need for Bhagavan to come, to take avatar and come. Okay. Yes, this is, every verse in this chapter is important. We can see the Lord in all these things because the whole material world, the Pancha Mahatattva, what are they? Space, earth, water, fire, and earth, space, water, fire. What did I need? Air. Okay. All Panchamahatattvas are nothing but the energies of the Lord. Energy. They all Bhagavan, the Shakti of the Lord. Okay. That's what Bhumi, Apo, Anal, Vayu. Come means Shabda, which comes from space. Come, Mano, mind. So generally it is said that Shad-Indriya. Okay. Because for the human beings, the living beings, Shad-Indriya we have. Apart from the 5 senses, mind is also a subtle sense. Buddhi, intelligence. Evacha. Also, cha means also ahankara, the I, false ego. Iti vinna prakritirashtata. All these things are mind-separated energy. Okay, we should know here one thing. I think next verse they would have explained. Aparemita swanyam. Yeah, verse is not given. Aparemita swanyam prakritim vidhi me para jiva bhuta madaha bhako yedam dharyate jagat. So aparemita swanyam. Apart from these inferior energy, what are those inferior energy? These 8. Apart from these 8, oh Arjuna, there is a superior energy of mind. which are all living entities who are struggling in this material world and sustaining the universe. So that means the Lord, two energy you have seen. One is the exterior energy, which is inferior. In the previous chapter, he told it is inferior. Now he is saying it is inferior. So this material energy, the Prakriti, that energy is inferior. Okay? But what is superior than that? Superior energy, he creates the living entities. With the inferior energy, he created the material world. That is why we are not able to overcome the Maya, because it is his energy. And with the marginal energy, that is, margin means what? In between. So we understood three energy right now. Inferior, exterior energy, and superior, marginal energy. And there is one energy that is known as internal potency, with which the Lord takes avatar, expansion. If the Lord wants to come again like Rama, Krishna, he comes with, actually speaking, Rama, Krishna example I should not give, because Rama, Krishna and Narasimha, it is told that the Lord himself came. But there are other avatars, right? Kurma avatar, Matsya avatar, all these things. All these avatars he takes from his internal potency, which is the strongest. And that also divided into three. Samvida, Samvit, three that we don't need. Now we will know only three energy. Inferior energy, exterior energy, marginal energy, internal potency. Okay? Hare Krishna. So hope you understood. With his inferior and exterior energy, potency, material world is created. Superior and marginal energy, living entities are created. Internal and most superior energy, the Lord expands in this material world. O conqueror of wealth, this is again beautiful. See, what is the time? 34. Yeah, we have time. Conqueror of wealth. This is like Dhananjaya. In the verse, if you see, the verse is Dhananjaya. Why Arjuna is referred as Dhananjaya? Can anyone of you tell me? Arjuna is referred as Dhananjaya. Why? Is there any answer? Or second time Mataji is posted that? No, attendance only. Okay. See, Yudhishthira Maharaj used to perform lot many Ashwamedha Yajna. They have to do. Because, they not only that they have to expand, Ashwamedha Yajna is a part. See, I think in one of the chapter I might have said, both Kshatriyas and Brahmanas are dependent on each other. Kshatriyas give protection to the sages, so that the sages are able to meditate about the Lord in the forest without any fear. Because they meditate in the forest, the Aishwarya, the wealth for the countries come. That means people are very safe. Wealth in the sense, we should not count only in terms of finance. Wealth in the sense, prosperity. So the prosperity comes because of the yajna. We already saw. Annad bhavati bhutani parjanyatan sambhavaha. Yajnad bhavati parjanyo. The more we do yajna, Devatas get very pleased and they give us all light, heat, rain, all those things. 33 crores Devata, all the guna what we have now, humility, forgiveness, all are considered Lord's energy. For everything there is one Devata. Okay, so all these Devatas are pleased. So every Raja is supposed to keep on doing, not only that, because in the Ashwamedha Yajna, so many sadhus come and we offer prasadam to them. So Brahman Bhojan is considered Vaishnava. Lord says, more than me, you please worship Vaishnava. You worship them, do puja for them. In the 16th, 17th chapter and all, we will see. So that is why, but for that, lot of wealth is required. Is it not to perform Ashwamedha Yajna? Arjuna is the one every now and then to go. If you all remember that in Ramayanam, two horses come. They run the horse everywhere before performing Ashwamedha Yajna. And when they come near Valmiki Ashram, Lavkush tie it. That is how But it's Lord's arrangement, of course, for Lord to meet 11 Kush, is it not? So there they tried. Similarly, if any king ties, then Arjuna had to fight with them, and that territory, that region, that part of the country will come under the rule of, come under the region of Yudhishthira. So like that is why Arjuna used to go and collect lot of wealth. So he is known as Dhananjaya. There is no truth superior to me. I am the absolute truth. Everything rests upon me as pearls are strung on a thread. Sutre manigana iva. This is a very beautiful word. Sutre manigana iva. See, the pearls are strung and the thread is not seen. Similarly, you see all the planets are hanging somewhere. It looks like as if they all been woven by thread. Is it not? But it is not. Who is? In the 15th chapter, I forgot the number. Gama Vishecha Bhutani Dharayam Yaga Ojasa. Dharaya means what? Thread. Their Lord says in the 15th chapter, my energy only is holding all the planet like they are woven by the thread. Nothing falls down. He himself says. Here also he says, everything rests upon me. If the thread is broken, every pearl will, start rolling everywhere. So Lord himself says, I am holding, I am the binding factor. After hearing, after learning, also we don't develop that faith. That is why in Bhakti it is always said, faith is very important. Yesterday's last verse, Shraddhavan bhajate yoman. He told you have faith, and today he is continuing. To have that faith, you need little knowledge. I am going to give you that supermost knowledge. Listen to me, tachrunu. Listen to me carefully. Okay? So you see again, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, universes are coming from him. And here, where is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is not seen. Okay. From his birth, somewhere it says from his sweat also. The Garbhodaka ocean is there, no? That is full of his, Karna ocean, full of his sweat. Oh, Kankura, that we have done already. Oh, all that is material and all that is spiritual in this world. Know for certain that I am both its origin and dissolution. So I am the creator, I am the maintainer, I am the annihilator, destructor. But Lord doesn't have to come and do it all. Like the Prime Minister does not rule the country by himself. He has got finance minister, he has called foreign minister, he has called agriculture minister, commerce minister, etc. Right? Through them, he takes care of the entire country. So if a prime minister itself is doing it, the Lord who has created the entire universe, why does he have to take care of everything? So he has delegated his authority. Delegation of authority is very, very important. Whether it is home or any organization, it comes from Supreme Personality of Godhead. If you all attend management through Bhagavad Gita, they will tell this only. Delegation, we have learnt from the Lord only. Accountability, we have learnt from the Lord only. So he created Brahma for creation. And Vishnu came then from, that is, Vishnu is Lord himself, like a Lord's energy only. Okay, Vishnu Tattva, little complicated. So, Lord Vishnu, why he is, people say that he is not Supreme Personality of Godhead because he is associated with the Tamoguna. Shiva is in charge by Tamoguna. It doesn't mean Shiva has got Tamoguna. No. All of them are above gunas. Okay, since Lord Shiva is associated with Tamoguna. Why Tamoguna? Destruction. Destruction is equal to Tamo. Similarly, creation. Creation is Rajo. I have to do that lust, hankering. Is it not? So that is why Brahma is associated with Rajoguna. Vishnu, always we might see Vishnu always lying in the ocean. That means he is in Sattva-guna. He is maintaining calm and composed. Okay? Oh. Then there are so many verses. The Lord says in the 10th chapter, Aham sarvasya prabhavo, mataga sarvam pravartate. Aham sarvasya prabhavo. Everything originates from me. Mataga sarvam pravartate. Everything originates from me. The Lord himself says in the 10th chapter, 8th verse. And also he says in the 9th chapter, what is it? I forgot the chapter verse. 1 second. He says, the Prakriti has been created by me only. Only 1 second. Give me a Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina. Maya tatam idam sarvam. Everything is coming from me. Okay. I wanted to tell you something. Okay. Slightly I will tell so that when we go to 10th chapter, we can revise well. See, full of Bhagavad Gita is science. Science has got cause and effect. Similarly, Bhagavad Gita also has got cause and effect. Cause is what? The Lord is the cause of all causes. And we all have come from him. You see here, material world has come from him. Mamai Vamcho Jivalo K 15.7. You all are my part and parcel. We all have come from the Lord. So when we have come from the Lord, we should know he is our eternal Father. In this birth, we have our biological mother, father. Previous birth, we don't know. But that one Paramatma will accompany us in any birth. Whether we are born as a mosquito or whether we are born as an elephant or human being, he is the one who will accompany us. So when he accompanies us, obviously, it is our responsibility to know about him. We should know about him, right? Because he is our eternal Father. From him we have come. So this is known as Sambandha Jnana. What is our relation with the Lord? So suddenly you came to know, so many years we did not know. My father's brother or somebody ran away so many years back and they are living there. So we established the Sambandha. They are living in so-and-so country in Africa, in one state they are living, for example. Okay, you got the message and you established the relationship. They are our so-and-so. Immediately, what will you do? Immediately, you will arrange for one passport, visa, then we will arrange for a ticket, and then we will land up over there. Isn't it? So once we come to know the Lord is our eternal Father, now we have to establish the process. The process is known as Abhideya. Sambandha, our relationship, Sambandham. Abhideya, the process by which we can re-establish. Bhagavad Gita, why should we read? To re-establish our lost relation with the Lord. Many people wrote that day. Is it not? So to re-establish this lost relation, we should know what is the process. Simple process. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. Tesham satata. Continuously keep chanting my name. Continuously keep remembering me. That is the process. Okay. Also in 13th chapter, he will give 24 qualities, 13.8 to 12. That is the actual process. Okay. So second is Abhideya. That is process. If you do all these things, what will happen? We all are matalabino, means we all want the objective first. If somebody tells you, do it, Bhagavad Gita, you come to the class. Why should I read? Why should I read only from the parampara? Why can't I read by yourself, ourselves? So that means why? What will happen if we establish this relationship through this process? What will happen? That is known as prayojana. So full Bhagavad Gita is Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana. Any verse you see, any verse you take. See here, 7.7 is Sambandha. Okay, and of that material, all that is spiritual in this world, know for certain that I am the origin, Sambandha. Now he will say how to go to him, then that becomes Abhideya. So Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana, don't forget, okay? Whole of Bhagavad Gita is that only. Now, yes, this is again, Sambandha. Rasogamapsu Kaunteya Prabhasmi Sasi Shurya Yoga Pranava Sarva Vedeshu Shabdaha Ke Paurusham Ruchu. Just now we saw come Manu Buddhirevacha. That come is Shabda. Shabda. From me only the Shabda comes. Which is Shabda? A, U, Ma. Om. Om is not Om. Om is Om. That is Om. A, U, Ma. Okay, so he is saying, I am the taste in the water, because we all find it very, yesterday only he told, you need to have faith in me. So now to develop faith, he is giving knowledge about him so that we can, what water you are drinking, where from it came? That is me. The taste in water. When you feel so thirsty, let people give you anything to eat. Gulab jamun, rasgulla, so many things. What you like the most, you will say, no, I first want water. Is it not? That is more tasty. In the previous class, when Mataji asked, Mataji, does water have taste? You know, first you eat the gooseberry, then drink water. That is why we are said, we are in Maya. Gooseberry will look like very bitter. When we drink water, it will look like very tasty. That is Maya. What is tasty? What is sweet? We think it is bitter. People ask, no, what is Maya? What is not, we think that is real. That is known as Maya. But it's not real. We think that real. So that means what? This body is not real. But we think the body is real. Soul is actually real, is it not? Sir, Asogamapsa Kaunteya. Prabhasmi Shashi Surya Yo. I am the light and heat in the sun. I am the chillness, cold. And in fact, we get juice in our fruit and vegetable through moon. If the moon is not there, the juice won't come. So Shashi Surya Yo. Surya gives light and heat. Shashi gives the cold, coolness. Pranava Sarva Vedeshu. That Om word came from me. O son of Kunti, I am the taste of water, light of sun and the moon. The syllable Om is in the Vedic mantra. I am the sound in ether and I am the ability in man. That is another verse will come. Balam balavatam chaham kamaraga vivarjitam. Balam balavatam chaham. I am the prowess. I am the strength in a man. So you see here it is written, no? Where is the strength? Prowess. See from down, third. Prowess, all powerful man. A man has got power, no? Oh, I am that power. Okay, I am the taste in water. We have to read like this. Who? I am the light in sun and moon. I am Om in the Vedic mantras. I am the sound in ether. Sound was the first one created by the Lord. First sound came. That means ether. Space came first. From then, I will not enter into the sequence. Some other time I'll enter. I am the ability in man. We think I did it. I got gold medal. I completed my PhD. That I is none other than the energy of the Lord. It's the Lord himself who has enabled us to complete a task. Fragrance. Yeah, that is why I wanted to tell. Okay, I'll tell. First space came. Okay, space has got only sound. After space, you know, what is that? Touch. Touch is air. After space, air came. So air has got sound also, touch also. Fine. Space has got only sound. After space was created, air came. So air has both elements in it. Shabda, sparsha. Rupa, next fire, form. So the fire has got shape also. We say, no, sometimes the yajna going on. We saw Shamasundar in that yajna. He was standing above. Many people say, some people say that Rama is standing there with bow and arrow. Like that and all. Fire has got form, touch and sound. So after that came taste. Taste is in water. So after the fourth element is water. Fifth element is fragrance. When the first rain comes, we understand, no? So earth has got all other four plus the fragrance. And similarly, the water. Water has got other three, taste was added. So like that we have to go. First, only one element. Second, air came with the two elements. And third, fire came with the three elements. And water came with the four elements. And earth came with 5 elements. Okay, you might not have understood, but some other day, appropriate time comes, I will once again revise it. Okay, okay. Prana, life, who gave? Lord. The soul doesn't enter the body, it will be body. It is not he or she, I or you. It is only it, right? Okay. And the penance, yeah, again, we do a lot of tapa. When Ekadashi came, we did nicely, okay, what? Fasting. Then we think, I did nice fasting. I kept nirjala. That pride comes. Without the Lord, we cannot do any tapa. Even the food comes here. I have told so many times what we eat is a yajna for the Vaishwanara in our Agni, in our stomach, right? Food comes till here. Before the food goes inside, soul leaves the body. Many times we have heard. So that okay, it should not be there. So whenever we do tapa, penance, it is because of the Lord's energy, because of the Lord's blessings. We are present. We are able to do that. And Lord is the original seed. Yeah. Lord, that is a Garbhodakshay Vishnu. First Karnodakshay Vishnu, then Garbhodakshay Vishnu. Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Karnodakshay Vishnu created the material universe. Now this Garbhodakshay Vishnu puts the seed in the material nature. That's why material nature is known as Prakriti. Prakriti is three. Prakriti. Lord is Purusha. We need both association. Lord gives the seed and the Prakriti impregnates the material nature. What is it? Agam, not Agam Sarvasya. Agam Bija Pratapita. He says in the, I think, 9th chapter. Sarva Yonisha Kaunteya Murtaya Sambhamantiyaga Tasam Brahmam Magadyonir Agam Bija Pratapita. He says, I give the seed, then the material nature impregnates. So he is the seed of all. Agam Bija Pratapita. Remember that. If anybody is intelligent, it's not because of them. It is because the Lord has. Actually, these days, nobody wants to believe all those things. After doing everything, one Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu, Krishna wants nothing else. But we are not able to do. Mataji asked, why we are not able to change others? We ourselves are, after doing everything, are we saying Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu? Not able to. We cook nicely. People, appreciate. Because it is prasadam. But if they will appreciate, we will feel proud. Yeah, I made it. I know. Actually, once it happened like that. Food was very good, everything, all over. When they were praising, one lady sitting beside, food was very tasty. Why, I only decided the menu. You see she decided the menu, that is why the food was tasty. We don't want to give up that at all. Okay, I am the strength in all person, I am the sex life. Yeah, Lord does not prohibit sex life, but he says it has to be within the periphery, it has to be within the regulation. That means it has to be within the married life, not outside the married life. That is why the 4 rules we have in ISKCON. One of that is no illicit sex. Okay, we can again talk about a lot about this. The stories are also there. Only 5 minutes are there. All states of being, be, die of goodness, passion, ignorance. 3 modes are manifested by my energy. So Lord has only created. That is why transcending from Tamo to Rajo to Sattva is very, very difficult. Today's Bhagavatam class, the verse was about this only. What are the uses of Sattva Guna? Once who has got the Sattva Guna, what will happen? Automatically, Lord will bestow the knowledge and with His mercy. Knowledge and mercy. Okay, so that is when we are in Sattva Guna. And also in Canto 1, Chapter 3, Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said, why Lord takes avatar? Lord descends into this world in order to elevate, in order to liberate all those fallen souls who are in Sattva Guna. Very, very important. Who are not in Sattva Guna. Already people are in Sattva Guna. That's why Namanisha Prabhu, today also, not today, yesterday Atul Krishna Prabhu. Yesterday also he told, at least come up to Sattva Guna. If we come to Sattva Guna, Lord will take us. Okay. He is saying, I'm in one sense everything, but I'm independent. He's Swarat. What is Swarat? That is, means he does not depend on anybody, on any factor for him. He knows everything. He's a chief engineer. Chief engineer will know about every project. He doesn't have to practically be present. So when he only is able to do, the Lord who created the universe, why he has to be dependent on somebody? Isn't that? So that is Swarat. This comes in the 1st canto, 1st chapter, 1st verse. Okay. Now, I am not under the modes of this material nature. Though he is a creator, though from him comes all 3 material modes, 3 modes of nature, he is not subject to any of them. He is above them. There is above Satoguna, Vishuddha Sattva. He's even above that also. There is one 15th chapter, I think 15th chapter, 17th verse. He says there are two types of people, Kshara, Akshara, fallible and infallible. But he says, I am above them. Okay? Now, deluded by the three modes of goodness, all these ropes you see, people are struggling. All three gunas, 14th chapter, we are going to learn about this only. Same will come in 3-4 verses. So these gunas are inexhaustible. But Lord is above them. The Lord is not. Wait, what happened? Something happened, no? Yeah. Then, Daivigesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Durateya Mami Viye Prapatyante Maya Netam Tarandite. Just now we discussed this gunas are my creation. That is why it is so difficult to overcome them. It is my energy. You can't overcome. So, but easy to overcome when you surrender to me. Mamevaye prabatyante. If you surrender to me, Maya metam tarandite. I will come to take you. See, beautiful picture, isn't it? Lord came to take even Gajendra. Why will not he come to take us if we have that faith? Namam dushkriti no mooda prabadyantena radama mayaya pakrita jnana asuram bhava machitaha. These 4 kind of people, you know, they will never surrender to the Lord. Who are they? Dushkritino, mooda, naradama, mayaya apakrita. Who are they? Mooda, grossly foolish. Okay, naradama, lowest of mankind. Maya apakrita. Maya has taken their buddhi. Stolen by illusion. So, the Dushkritino miscreants, like Kamsa, Ravana, all those miscreants, grossly foolish. Those who just do not have brain at all. Because what they say, Agam Brahma, it's me, I am the Brahma, I am the God, they say. If they have brain, they won't say. Okay, they are grossly foolish. And lowest of mankind, there are examples for this, but we will see when, okay, here itself it is there, you see. This as day and night we work as to shift everything. So we are, what is it? Dushkritino. Maya apakrita, Jagai Mada. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and because they were in Maya all the time, they had to drink. They thought this world is permanent, they had to enjoy this world. And this one, what to say, Naradama. And Hiranyakashipu meditated, you know, to have the blessing from Brahma that no one can kill him. When he meditated, full anthill came above him. So all those, Ravana also meditated, all those people who meditate to please the devatas. That's what is very important. Krishna does not tell meditate to get me like this, he will come. Yashoda Maya, they had 3 births continuously. Vamana, and who are they? Rama and Krishna. Okay. Then who surrendered to the Lord? Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukritino arjuna. These 4 will surrender to the Lord. Who are they? Artho, who are distressed. Jignasi, who are inquisitive to know about the Lord. Artharthi, who want artha, economic development. And Jnani, who want knowledge. Jnani is knowledge. Artharthi, artha means finance. Those who want money or anything like that, you know. Dhanam dehi, bhikshan dehi, what is that? Putra dehi, those people. Artho is distressed. Gajendra, Draupadi, Jignasu or Chaturkumar. They were Jnanis initially actually. They were very inquisitive to know about the Lord. Gajendra distressed, Draupadi distressed. This is beautiful. This is Shukadeva Goswami. He didn't want to come out of his mother's womb. And for 16 years, when he came out, when the Lord himself came and told, oh, Shukadeva Goswami, don't get afraid. He was afraid, if I come out, Maya will catch me. He came and promised, oh, Shukadeva Goswami, Maya will not touch you. Come out. Okay. So that Shukadeva Goswami is giving Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. So we have. It was given by Shiva to Parvati and Uddhava, Maitreya Muni to Uddhava. So, you know, it comes in Parampara. Then here Dhruva Maharaj, again he was Artharthi. He wanted big kingdom, bigger than Brahma. Artharthi. Sugriva also wanted, actually he didn't want the kingdom, but Lord Rama only gave it to him after winning. But he came and surrendered the Lord, right? This is Shonakadi Muni. They are listening to Bhagavatam in Naimi Charanya. Because of them, we have it. So most of the verses in Bhagavatam, you see, Shukauvacha, Shonakauvacha, like that it will come. Okay, Hare Krishna. Of these wise men, who are the wise men you saw? All the Shonakadi Muni, Rishis, they all are wise. Dhruva Maharaj is wise. Because when the Lord came, he didn't ask for the kingdom. He became very wise when the Lord touched his head with the Shankha. He said, oh my dear Lord, after seeing you, I don't want anything. I came for a piece of stone and you have given me, which is, like Kalpataru. Give us wise. He didn't ask, Lord, give me this, give me that. And there are so many examples in Bhagavatam when the Lord, they asked something. And it is like, Prabhupada says in his lecture, it's Ambani asked somebody, oh, you found my purse, came and gave it to me. What do you want? What did the person say? I want one cinema ticket. That's all. Ask for something else. Yes, then cinema ticket with a popcorn. You see the brain, they are Maya Apakrita. Of these, the wise man who is in full knowledge, in union with me, through pure devotional service. This is what is very important. Pure devotional service, so many definitions are there. Savai pumsa paradharmo yato bhaktir adhokshaje akaituki apratihata. That is pure bhakti. Akaituki, without any motivation. Not motivated with any expectation. Apratihata, without any interruption. Anya vilashita shunyam jnana karma adi anavritam. No other desire. I don't want to do karma. I don't want jnana adi anavritam. I have given everything. Anukuli Krishna Anushilanam. I only want to follow the path of Krishna. Bhakti Ruchyate. Definition of Uttama Bhakti. So many are there. What is that? Sarvapadi vinirmuktam tatparatvena nirmalam rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhakti ruchyate. So these all are given beautifully in nectar of devotion. Rishikena, with our senses. Kena means with our senses. Rishikesha, we have to do service to the Lord's lotus feet. That bhakti is uchyate. Okay. Bhagunam janma namante jnanamam prapatyate vasudevam sarvamiti. Everything is that Lord. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Nothing beyond him or equal to him. Sir Mahatma Sudurlabha. A person who has this knowledge, he would have attained after many births. Okay. To attain this knowledge that Vasudeva is Sarvamiti. This kind of knowledge or person, very rare. Durlabha is very rare. Sudurlabha, very rare. To get such kind of Mahatma is very such. See the last one? Such a great soul is very rare. Some Mahatma, what is it? After many birth and death, one who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and the absolute truth. And all that is, once he knows this, then he doesn't have to do anything. What is it? Krishna tells, no, I will give dadami buddhi yogam tam. Right? Krishna says, I will give you that intelligence to understand. We only have to surrender to him. But such a etamam prapatyante. Yeah. How much you endeavor, accordingly I will come. Yeta mam prapatyante tam sattaiva bhajamyakam. Bhajamyakam means aradhana. How you do worship? No, it's beyond worship. Bhajana, we should never only restrict to worship. Full and full surrender. So, tam sattaiva bhajamyakam. How you worship me, accordingly I will give you return. These all are very important verses. Those whose minds are distorted by material desire. I want this, I want this. I want to excel in my education, I will go to Saraswati. I want lot of money, I will go to Lakshmi or Kubera. We all want rain. We perform such a big yajna. In the society, in the center, it is drought there. So whatever we want, accordingly, we will reach 33 Devata crore. Devatas are there. We approach them. Why do we approach them? Because they instantly gratify our senses. They instantly grant our desires. That is why we go to them. Okay. So those whose minds are distorted by material desire, surrender unto demigods. But Shiva is known as Ashutosh. Anything you ask Shiva, she will give. So what should we ask Shiva? We should ask Shiva, oh Shiva, upon whom you always meditate, please make me also eligible to meditate upon that same Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Parvati asked Shivaji, no? The whole entire world meditates upon you, my dear husband. Whom you meditate upon all the time? He said, that is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I am in everyone's heart. There's so many places he has told. But second chapter, he said, here 7th, 15th, 18th, the Lord is in our heart, Shraddha, believe it. Before you do anything, think the Lord is sitting and seeing. As soon as one decides to worship the God, I make his faith steady so that he can devote himself to at least that particular deity. If Krishna immediately sanctions, he will develop faith in Krishna. And slowly, if Shiva sanctions, he will develop faith in Shiva. And slowly Shiva will enable him to go to Lord. So that is why Shiva is Ashutosh. Who has given this ability to the Devatas? The Lord has given this ability to the Devatas. So even if we worship the Devatas, we are worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead only because these Devatas in turn surrender whatever we give it to them to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They don't keep it for themselves. So we are invariably or indirectly worshipping the Supreme Lord only through Devatas. So why do you want to water the root? By watering the branches. With the pipe, you water the branches, then the water fall down, you think the root has got water. Why can't we directly root the water? These are the analogies Prabhupada has given. Similarly, when we eat, we don't eat for eyes, we don't eat for hand, we don't eat for brain. We eat only for stomach, and the stomach spreads the nutrients through the various carriers to our body. Is it not? So we don't eat, this is for hand, this is same way. This is for this Devata, this is for this Devata. We don't have to. Once we worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, all the Devatas will be, please kindly remember this. Okay? The one example I can tell you, before 15, if I'll tell you. Endowed with such a faith, he seeks favors of a particular demigod. Endowed with a faith, because Krishna has given them that ability to bless that soul. So they develop faith. And they keep asking, today, Lord gave me this. Tomorrow, oh Lord, you give me this. He gave that also. My Lord is very merciful upon me. Day after we were there, if today you be with something, that is Kshanamatra ke liye, that happiness will not last. Every happiness has an end. I'm not remembering the verse right now because we are in a hurry. Already 10 minutes ago. Men of small intelligence, but this word is very important. But in actuality, last line of 22, these benefits are bestowed by me alone. I have given them this energy so that they are blessing you in turn. Men of small intelligence worship the demigods, and their fruits are limited and temporary. Those who worship the demigods go to their planet. Those who worship me will come to my planet. Yanti deva vrita devan pritinyati pritivritaga bhutani yanti bhutejya yanti madhya jinopima. 9.25. Whoever worship, Devatas, they will go to Devata Loka. Pitrus, they will go to Pitru Loka. But whoever worships the ghost, etc. Mataji, are there people? Yeah, so many people worship ghosts, and they will go to their Loka. One who worships me will come to my Loka. Okay, but who does it? Men of small intelligence. Who got a full realization that I am not this body, I am the super soul. Who can know that? That Premanjana Churita. The Lord has to give that intelligence. Remember, Attaga Sri Krishna Nama Adi Nabhavet Prakhyam Indriyahi. For this Indriya, for this Chakshu, this brain, it will not come. When the Lord bestows, Sevini Mukhehi Jigvado, Swayam Eva Spiritadega, I will give you those senses with which you will be able to see me. So that is why if you wear the Prema Anjana, then we will be able to see the Lord. Premanjana churita chakshu vilochanena sanda sadaiva hridayeshu vilokayanti yam shyama sundaram achintya guna swarupam govindamadi purusham tamagam bhajami. Brahma is asking, oh my dear Lord Brahma Samhita, you give me that jnana chakshu with which I will be able to see Brahma. Isn't it? Okay? Unintelligent men who know me not think that I have assumed this form and personality. When Krishna came as Krishna, how many of them believed he was Krishna? Even Mother Yashoda could not, because the Lord, he exhibited so many energy that whole universe he showed, but he made her forget with his Yogamaya energy. Apoham, the Lord gives them Sarvasya Chakam Gridisani Vishta Mattaga Smriti Jnanam Apoganam cha 15.15. He says, I give the memory, I give the knowledge, I give the forgetfulness. So nobody thought, even after killing so many asuras, they thought Krishna is our friend, Krishna is our beloved, Krishna is my son. Like that only they all thought, no? Due to their small intelligence, they do not know my higher nature, which is changeless and supreme, Param. Param Brahma, Parandama, Krishna says in 10th chapter, I am never manifest to the foolish. I don't show me, because he will not believe. What is the use of showing? For them I am covered. How? With the eternal creative potency. Just now I said Yogamaya. He covers this soul with Yogamaya. That's why the soul is not able to understand its own position. Mame Vamsho Jivaloki, Jivabhuta Sanatana, Managa, Shashta Indriyani. Because of the 6 senses, Managa Shashtani Indriyani, Prakriti Stani Karshati. 15.7. These living entities are suffering Karshati. Why? The 6 senses does not let him know the real nature of the soul. Soul is his part. Mame Vamsho. But the soul is covered with Yogamaya. Okay, oh Arjuna, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, I know everything that has happened in the past, happening now, and future. Nagam Sarvasya Prabhu, that beautiful verse. Vartamana Nicha Arjuna. Oh Arjuna, I know the past and the future also. That's why in 10th chapter, he will tell Arjuna, whatever you want to see in the future, also see in my body right now. Because he knows everything what is going to happen in the future. I also know all living entity, but nobody knows me. Because to know me, one has to fully surrender. Yesham tundagatam papam jananam punya karmana tedvando moha nirmukta bhajante mam dridhavrataha. This is what is the nishtha. Okay, after anartha nivarti, nishtha comes. 4th is anartha nivarti, 5th step is nishtha. But the persons who have acted piously in the previous life and in this life, whose sinful actions are completely eradicated, they only will be freed from duality. Duality we have learnt a lot. Sukha, dukkha, shitoshna, labha, labha. Is not one who is equipoised in all. We saw that Jalavarta story also. Correct, one who is freed from duality. Who is free from sinful action. Who are free from sinful action? Who have acted so piously in the previous life, previous lives. Because the sin is not binding them. They are free from the sin. They only can engage themselves with the determination, nishtha, dridhavrataka, in my worship. That is the real devotional service. Last verse. Those who know me as the Supreme Lord, as the governing principle of material manifestation. Okay, I am Sarvasya Mattagat Sarvam Pravartate. Who know me as one, underlying all the demigods, because they are coming from me. My energy, they are also. All the devatas are also living entities, including Brahma. It's said in Bhagavatam many times, as the one sustaining all sacrifices. Devatas are created because to show, the human beings have to show their gratitude to them, to develop this attitude of gratitude in everybody, Lord has created everybody because they are very easily approachable. So we will develop a faith in them and we will show our gratitude to them for bestowing upon so many things upon us. Fruits, vegetables, water, everything we see, one Devata he has created. So we develop that attitude of gratitude and we thank them. Okay? Then they can, with steadfast mind, understand me and know me at the time of death. Why at the time of death? It's very important. Tomorrow's 4th and 5th verse. See the continuity. So Arjuna will ask tomorrow, oh Krishna, you told me have to remember you at the time of death, no? How to remember you? He will ask in the beginning question. Then Krishna will answer, Antakale chamameva. The soul when it's leaving, you have to how to remember me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Anybody having any doubt? Hare Krishna. Nobody's having any. I went very fast, I know that, because 7th chapter generally, 7th and 12th, no, I tend to go very fast. Because every verse is important in that, and you all have to by heart. 7th and 12th, everyone has to by heart. One day, 2 verses by heart. That's it. One day, 2 verses. The shortest chapter, 20 and 30. 12th chapter 20, 7th chapter 30. One day, 2 verses. In 1 month, you will complete it. Take it for granted. But please by heart it. Vancha kalpataru upasya kripa sindhu bhayavacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavinde ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Hari Hari Bol. If I hurt anybody by mistake, unknowingly, kindly forgive me and pray for me. Right words should come to, me whenever I want to say something. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Lovely
Hare
session.
Krishna, Mataji. Is
Very
there any
nice.
doubt, Mataji, in the chat?
Mataji, it'd be great if you'll explain the difference between the Karnodakshai and Shirodakshai and Garbhodakshai Vishnu. People are sometimes they are not able to understand the difference between these three.
Okay. So how it comes, right, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Answer 1 can be, according to my limited knowledge, we can relate to 1 verse, that is 18.14. Okay. But before that, it's very easy, Mataji. If you want to understand, there was nothing existed. Okay. Imagine there was actually nothing. Emptiness was there. Fine. But the Lord existed that time also. Okay. So the Lord, the Lord wanted to, the Lord is eternally there in his Dham. In his Dham,
Yes.
what happened? All we were originally, our original position is Jivere Swarupa Hoye Krishnera Nitya Dasa. Okay. So we were with him only, originally. Jivere Swarupa Hoye Krishnera Nitya Dasa. The original constitution of we is Krishnera Nitya Dasa. We were serving him in his eternal abode. But what happened? That free will is there with everybody. Even if we were with him, he did not control anybody. He gave the free will. So because of that free will, that one ENVY, Mataji, this will rule in anybody. If we are suffering today, we don't have to ask anybody else, why am I suffering? We suffer just because of this envy. It started from there. We envied the Lord. In his abode, we all look like him only. There are simply difference that we will see later. That also we can see. Lord has got 64 colors. So all he has, it gradually comes down. When it comes to Vishnu, 60 only. Then it comes to Shiva, 54 only. When it comes to Brahma, 50 only. Like that, colors come down. When it comes to us, we have only the 6 opulences, whatever the Lord has. So it all keeps coming. It's fine. So because of that, enviness, we thought everybody is serving the Lord so much, this, that. Why not me? So when it came, the Lord knows, no? He is there as Paramatma. He knows everything. So the Lord thought, oh, my dear child wants to enjoy everything. So let me, because there, he's not happy. I will send him to this material world where he will be able to enjoy everything. Okay, so he wanted to create the material world. So in order to create a material world, first what he has to do, but if you want to cook, first you have to collect all the ingredients. So there is a Mahatattva. The Mahatattva has got all ingredients. What are those ingredients? 23 elements of our body. Pancha Mahabhuta. Actually, mainly 11 it is said. Those are the 11, like five senses, including mind 6 and Pancha Mahabhuta. Okay, so these 11, first he glances, the Mahatattva also existed. In the emptiness, Pradhan existed. Pradhan means what? Pradhan is the original creator. Mahatattva is that portion which has been already created. So some 3/4 of the material nature has not been created. Only 1/4 is this material nature. In that emptiness, the Pradhan was there. So the Lord glances at the Pradhan. 1/4 of the Pradhan gets these elements from the vision of the Lord. So the material nature is created. That means we say no Pancha Mahabhuta and the senses are created. So when they are created, what happens? The Lord wants to distribute it to all the universes. So he created many universes. And in every universe, he created this material nature. But after creating the material nature, what is the main objective? He wanted the living entities to enjoy. So obviously, he has to create a living entity. So he didn't want to do that by himself. So he expanded. First, he expanded as Mahavishnu, and then this Mahavishnu created that Pradhan. Pradhan is there and Mahavishnu is there. So Mahavishnu expanded into 3 Vishnus. Garbhodakshaya. First is Karnodakshaya. So Karan for every universe is Karnodakshaya. Then the same Mahavishnu expanded into Garbhodakshaya because they wanted to give different function to different people. So this Garbhodakshaya Vishnu came from his navel Brahma. And Lord gave the creation duty to Brahma. You only have to create. So Brahma, he gave the knowledge also. When Brahma came from the sun, he saw everywhere it was dark. He got so afraid he again went inside. So during that process, 1,000 years, he was meditating. What is that I saw? What is it? Who made me come? All those. When he meditated only, Tene Brahma Hridayadi Kavaye. You remember? The Lord entered into Brahma's heart and gave this Vedic knowledge. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. He is the Adi Kavi, Brahma. So then he gave this knowledge to Brahma like this, how to create this creation, living entities. So slowly, gradually, Brahma started creating. First, 4 Chatushkumara came, all those things. Okay? But Lord did not want to leave us alone. He said, my children will be alone, let me go with them. So he expanded into Kshirodakshaya Vishnu and he entered into every entity, whether it is living, chara, achara, anything you take. Smallest, we say no, that is minutest atom. Also he is there. With whatever limited knowledge I had, I told you, Mataji, if I have said anything, something wrong, kindly forgive me. Hare Krishna.
Very nicely explained the difference, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, my dear devotees, for staying for such a long time. So with all of us can chant and we can end the meeting. Hare Krishna.